It's 06:25 on the 5th of July 2023, and I'm down at Seathwaite farm. About to embark on a little jaunt where I'm going to be picking up Esk Pike, Bowfell and Rosset Pike. Sitting out of Seathwaite farm now. Just up to the left there is Glaramara, where I finished off a couple of weeks ago, and ended up coming down from there, which looks rather steep from this vantage point. Can't believe I came down that way. I'm not planning on doing anything quite so steep today. I haven't yet reached Stockley Bridge, but already starting to see that the Derwent has got a little bit more water in than what it had a couple of weeks ago, and no doubt it's going to have a lot more than that in the coming weeks and months. Ahead you can see Stockley Bridge, with more cascades behind it. Cascades leading into Stockley Bridge, dedicated to my wife Denise, who does love the little waterfalls. Well, you're not going up the fells unless you're capturing some of the wildlife, and the wildlife in these parts is generally sheep. You're right, you. Well, I've been going an hour now and I've covered 1.8 miles. For those of you mathematically minded, that's 1.8 miles an hour. And I have ascended 855 feet. So it's mainly been uphill, and it hasn't been a struggle as such. I'm expecting a little bit. I'm getting into a bit of cloud as well. So cloud has nearly cleared Great End now. Well, I think I feel a couple of spots of the old rain. Just beyond there is a wonderfully named Sprinkling Tarn, little mountain lake. There'll be some wild campers up there no doubt. It's been around about an hour and a half since I set off. I've done 2.4 miles, ascended 1,434 feet, and it's just over a mile until I get to Esk Pike, the first of 3 today. I love the way that these trees cling to life by clinging to the rocks. It's just amazing. Magnificent great lump of granite and stone. Great End. Marvellous. This picture ain't going to do it justice. There's Great Gable over there. As I mentioned earlier, looking back down now at the wonderfully named Sprinkling Tarn, I can see some wild campers are there. Yeah, I can see some tents. There's Great Gable and Green Gable, and of course keep taking pictures of this because it's such a mighty beast. Great End. Esk Pike just ahead, about 3/4 mile away, and I've just seen, just beyond that brow, the first people I've seen since I set off 2 hours ago. Yeah, I've done just short of 3 miles and 2,000 foot ascent so far. Way to go. Yeah, a bit of a scramble up here now to get to the top of Esk Pike, and might become a bit of a path again, but for the time being it just looks like it's rock all the way up. It doesn't look too difficult, and the ground, the clouds has got lower and we are in rain territory. 2.5 hours in, 3.5 miles and 2,500 foot ascent, and very near the top now of Esk Pike. It's raining, but hey, it's still beautiful. Nearly 10 past 9, 2.5 hours, just over 3.5 miles, and I am on top of Esk Pike. In that direction, but I'm a bit exposed up here. Following the path now from Esk Pike over to Bowfell, which is over there, and should be there in about an hour. This is one of my homemade oat cereal bars with chia seeds and syrup, and if you want the recipe, let me know. Down from Esk Pike down to the crossroads or cross path here. Then we're going to start the ascent back up to Bowfell, which is about another 160 metres upwards. No discernible path at this stage, but there's cairns all the way going up, which help me through these rocky parts, which is very useful. Back to Esk Pike. Clouds coming down again, but look at it, coming down very low. And we're at the last 200 yards of making it up to Bowfell. Meanwhile, I've got to scramble that. Still scrambling up. Look at that, I think that's the path down. I don't think I'll go that route. Looks a tad steep. Yeah, cloud definitely getting down. I think I'm very near the top now. Well, 3.5 hours in, and I'm finally very nearly almost at the summit of Bowfell, so can't see anything else than what's immediately in front of you, so won't you join me through the top. And see a bit down there now. And I complete my 156th, I think. Yeah, 156 weighing nights in over 22 months. So, back on schedule or ahead of schedule. Well, I was contemplating Crinkle Crags, but I'm not going to bother. Not with this weather now. So I'll head off to Rosset, which is somewhere down there, I think. Fairly discernible, if at all, path down to Rosset Pike. I'm kind of like committed to it now, so fingers crossed. If you see this video, I made it. Third of the way across. Come across there. Still got, oh, that's a long way down to get over to there, but it's not down the valley now. It's brightening up a bit, and that's Piker's Stickle and Harrison Stickle beyond it across there. Oh, fantastic looking lumps, isn't they? Meanwhile, I've got to negotiate my way around here. Nearly finished, nearly down now, so it's been pretty uneventful. Bit of scree skiing, and that was fun. But Rosset is just beyond there now, so shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to come off the path now for a couple of seconds just to have a look at our second tarn of the day, Angle Tarn, which it is just there. And it's not exactly the weather today, despite being July, to go skinny dipping, I don't think. Not that I would anyway, but just saying. Angle Tarn. And Rosset Pike there, which I'm ready for now. With about a mile to go, we're back at Stockley Bridge. For the last bit to the waterfall for the race.